Good morning, guys. Chris here. You join me here at dawn right before 8 o'clock in the morning. In today's video, we are taking the Polestar 2 from Oslo to Bergen, crossing the mountain from eastern to western Norway. We may encounter snow today, crossing the mountain, but that's fine because we are on winter tires. So it will be interesting to see if we get to test this thing in the snow today, even though it's only October. We're not even in November yet. But more importantly, and the most interesting part of today's trip is testing the OTA P1.7. So I dropped a video yesterday on the full update. We tested some of the things just briefly, so link to that video in the description box down below. The thing that I'm the most excited for is the preheating of the battery. So that's why we're starting here. -2 degrees in the morning. The car's cold, been parked overnight. We're at 23% battery. We've navigated to a charger that's only about 10 minutes away from here, 6.6 kilometers. So it will be interesting to see if the car's able to heat up the battery. As you can see from the power gauge down below, we don't have full power. That means the battery is cold. So yeah, let's get going, guys. I'll see you at the charger and we'll see if we get any decent charging speed now that the car's super cold in the morning. Okay, here we are at the couple chargers right below the E18 motorway. This is where we were yesterday, and look at this, guys. So this morning, 10 minutes ago, the power gauge down here was about only 75% full. Now we're almost at 100%. That means we're probably not up to the best temperature yet, but that is an improvement. I mean, a massive improvement. So we're going to connect now. It's a little bit warmer here, 1 degree Celsius. So we're going to connect to the charger here. We're going to see if we do get any decent charging speed at all. And yeah, it is cold today. That's why I'm wearing gloves and all of this, all of this stuff. So I'm going to Bergen. Bergen is not as cold as Oslo, especially not in winter. The temperature is like, on average in Bergen, on the west coast of Norway, it's actually only about 2 or 3, no, not even like, it's only at 2 or 3 degrees colder than London throughout the year. So people think that Norway is this really cold place, but where I'm from in Norway, Western Norway, it's about the same temperature as you have in South England. So go figure, right? And I'm also going to Bergen just for a few days because I'm going to a friend of mine's birthday, one of my best friends, to celebrate his birthday. So shout out to Kim if you're watching this video. I'm on my way over to your place. He's gonna have a party tonight, and yeah, just spend a few days over in Bergen. But okay, we had an issue with this charger yesterday, so I'm just gonna do the Phoenix contact connector dance, even though this isn't a Phoenix contact connector. This is a Delta charger, but we were having some issues here yesterday, so sometimes it helps just to, well, lift up the cable a little bit with your foot like that, and then have some pressure on the top part, because that's where the car communicates with the charger, or the charger communicates with the car. The actual, handshake happens through the top port. Once the handshake is done, the rest of the communication is done via the lower port. So this is taking a little bit of time. Oh, now we are, no, the screen here is timing out. This is a bit annoying. Okay, we'll have to wait. Okay, guys, we are now charging. So let's turn around the camera here. We're at 19% battery. And this does take a little bit of time to pick up speed in the Polestar 2, but this looks to be an improvement. I talked to a friend of mine yesterday, Kyle from Autospec Reviews. We did some videos in Germany, and he spoke to the Polestar engineers lately. They have improved the charging curve, according to him. So we'll see that. I looked at the charging curve from the latest charging update, the test I did back in March of this year, and at 19%, we should be peaking at 150 kilowatts until like to 22%, and then it should drop to like 130 kilowatts. But as you guys can see, we are not getting anything close to that. Not even close, but still, guys, we are getting 90 kilowatts, 91 kilowatts at 20% when the outside temperature is 1 degree Celsius. It's been -2, so that is still very impressive. If the car wasn't preheating, we would be getting maybe like 30 or 40 kilowatts now. So this is a massive improvement, but as you guys can see, is it trying to pick up a little bit of speed here? We're gonna hop in the car and we're gonna check this in about 5 minutes to see if we gained any speed at all. A few minutes later, guys, and we are now charging at 107 kilowatts. Wow, this is impressive. You know, remember, we only drove 10 minutes. It's so cold outside. The car's been parked overnight. This is a big battery pack, 78 kilowatt hours gross. And we only drove 10 minutes, 6.6 kilometers. So there are limitations to how much the battery is able to be heated. But this is impressive, 107 kilowatts. This is really a game changer for the Polestar 2. Wow, I am impressed, guys. We're now at 52%, charging at 90 kilowatts. We peaked at 111 kilowatts. We didn't get more speed than that, and then we hit, you know, the peak of the charging curve. But this is impressive. We're gonna disconnect now. We're gonna do the next charging stop at the BKK Bilkraft chargers in Nesbyen. That's about 135 kilometers from here. We should arrive there with 8% because I wanna get going as early as possible. So I'll see you guys on the road, and yeah, we'll have a fun trip today. We are now Oscar Mike, and we've been on the road for a little bit less than half an hour. And today the weather is beautiful. Oh, I love going on trips across country when we have weather like this, because not only is it really nice for myself, but it also makes for good video and B-roll. So I hope you guys are enjoying the B-roll. So I tried doing the eco climate at 22 degrees and with the heated steering wheel set to 1. And when I did that, I got, and I know guys this is in Norwegian, but I got the climate control in low consumption. But what I did is that because it was just too cold, and yes, I'm not wearing my jacket. My jacket's down there on the floor. I like traveling without a jacket, you know, going these long trips. So what I did instead is that when I put it to 22 degrees with the eco climate like this, it goes into low consumption. If I turn off the eco climate, it goes into high, but if I turn the temperature down to 21, it goes down into low. But if I do 20, it's comfortable. 21 was actually too warm, but you could also go the other way around. Oh no, wait, what did I do? What did I do? If I go like this, if I go 24, which is also too cold, it goes into high. So I found that having it off, turning off the eco climate was comfortable for me. So yeah. Consumption also, guys, 22.4 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, which actually isn't too bad because going here to the Hønefoss area, we are climbing to an elevation. We're going really high, and we're actually, I think we're like at a few hundred meters elevation now. We are not at sea level, so that's really interesting to see that the consumption is not too high. So I'm so curious to see the actual, you know, changes today to the update, the efficiency improvements, the heat scavenging improvements, you know, recirculating the heat that generated from the motors and the battery back into the battery and into the cabin should improve efficiency. And guys, this car does not have a heat pump. This is a 2021 model, but later on in the year, maybe next week or the week after, I'll be getting my hands on the standard range single motor 2022 with a heat pump. So that's going to be very exciting. So this test is a little bit hard to put it into relevance because we haven't tested this car with these cold temperatures. So I don't know, but we'll just have to see. We're gonna go to an elevation before we get to Bergen of about 1,300 meters, and the temperature should drop while crossing over to the mountain. So not an ideal setting to do a range test, but we're still gonna document it and hope you guys are enjoying the trip, and we're gonna see some awesome nature on today's road trip. welcome to Nesbyen, guys. This is actually one of the hottest places in Norway in the summer, but also one of the coldest places in winter. This is probably the area in Norway with the biggest temperature difference between winter and summer. But yeah, that figures right with what I just said. Yeah, makes sense now. Okay, so this is where we're gonna stop to charge. We're gonna go to the BKK Bilkraft chargers right over here, and we are now at 17% battery consumption, 22.2 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. That is not bad, guys, considering it is 2 degrees Celsius outside. Yes, our average temperature going on, Norwegian country roads is not the best, but still we are climbing to an elevation. I don't know, we're probably a few hundred, 300, 400, 500 meters above sea level now. These are 200 kilowatt chargers, so we're gonna go into reverse. And it's such a nice day, guys, to go, driving today. So let's go ahead, park here, 17% battery. Okay, and as you guys can see here from the power gauge, it is totally full. So hopefully we do have a full, a warm enough battery now. So we're gonna hop out here. Ooh, yeah, it's cold. It is cold. Okay, so we're gonna choose this one. NE31. We're gonna have to use the app. Ooh, these cables here are really, really heavy. But yeah, oh, nice weather, guys. Let's go ahead and NE31, 200 kilowatts, starting the charge. We can hear the charger there click. So this is a nice opportunity while we're waiting for the car to initialize. This video is sponsored by BKK Bilkraft. They are one of my partners here on the channel working with sponsorship. They're one of the largest providers of fast lightning and rapid charging here in Norway. They have chargers over the whole country, and using them for this trip is, a really nice thing. So they have an awesome app. I'll show you that, guys, afterwards when we get into the car to see what kind of charging speed we do get. That shows you, the charging speed. It gives you a charging curve, the amount of electricity that has been pumped into the car, as well as the cost. So there's a link down below in the description box to their app. That is pretty awesome. So this is taking a little bit of time now. Come on, starting the charging. This car is a little bit slow to initialize though. Ooh, it's so cold out now, but okay, we are now charging 17% state of charge, and the speed is now climbing. So at 17%, at least in, the charging test I've done with warmer temperatures, we should be getting 150 kilowatts now, or maybe even 155 kilowatts. So let's see. Oh, this is climbing, it's climbing, it's climbing, it's climbing. Oh, it's so cold outside. We're gonna hop into the car. I don't wanna wait in here, outside. So let's hop in. Yeah, much nicer. Okay, 90 kilowatts. 97 kilowatts. Okay, 102, 104. This is looking pretty nice. Oh yes, guys. Oh yes, I know I am excited now, but this is anticlimactic. 121 kilowatts. Okay. Oh no, there we keep going, 141. Yes, 143. Will we hit that peak of 155 kilowatts? 3% degrees outside. I don't know if we even hit 155 kilowatts at 19%. But 144, that is pretty darn close. And it is 3 degrees Celsius outside. Yeah, I mean, guys, this is so impressive. And we've been going, we probably have an average speed of around 100, guys, what's up? Of around 60 or 70 kilometers an hour, maybe 75 kilometers an hour. Wow. Yeah, that is pretty impressive. And look at this, guys. I'm just going to show you quickly here. This is the app and what it looks like. So this is what I'm talking about. This is so cool. I love this app because you can see the charging speed, you can see the percentage and everything. It's so practical. Oh, there, guys. There we go, guys. 150 kilowatts. Oh, pretty nice. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. Kudos to you. Thank you so much, Polestar, for giving us this update now. Yeah, this speed, this outside temperature, I mean, this is not, I know they said everything, but it's all, you know, these car manufacturers always say things. They come with claims, but actually, you know, putting it to the test with less than ideal conditions, it's so nice to see it actually working. But okay, before I go in, you know, go get me some food, maybe I'm gonna get a hamburger, even though it's only 10:25 in the morning. I'm so hungry, guys. But okay, just quickly before we, hop out of the car and get some food, this is what the app looks like. So cool. So it's so nice to use this app. So if you want to support the channel, if you want to help the channel out, guys, go down in the description box, download it for Apple or for Android, and see where your BKK chargers are close to you, because it's a really cool product. I've now had a hamburger to eat, kind of a light breakfast, but it was a small hamburger without cheese and without bacon, so it's not too unhealthy, but it was really, really good. So I've just been chilling here in the car for a while. We are now at 84%, as you guys can see. We are now charging at a very slowly and leisurely 29 kilowatts, and our range now is 340 kilometers. But according to the car, we have 313 kilometers to go. But the car, or the navigation system, is showing 0%, though it's showing 340 there. That's been the issue I've had with the Polestar 2, that these two things are not in agreement with each other. And then if we go into the range assistant, it's also showing 330 kilometers. But I think we're gonna disconnect now because we're charging very slow. It now jumped up to 31 kilowatts. And as you guys can see here also in the app, is actually 30.85 kilowatts. So that is super, you know, and there's a little bit of a delay here. That's super precise. We've been now charging for 45 minutes, so I think we're gonna disconnect now and then get on our way. Welcome to Hardangervidda, guys, the mountain pass crossing from east to western Norway. This place is now snow covered and it is so beautiful. I think we're at about 1,100 meters elevation now. We will be topping out at around 13, maybe 1,350 meters. That's about 3,000 foot. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah, the roads are bare except for here where we had a little bit of snow. And also the temperature outside now, -2 degrees, so it is dropping. And as you guys can see, 24.5 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers in average consumption. And look at this, guys. Oh, this is so beautiful. I think I'm gonna stop somewhere just to get a photo for Instagram or something. And also, we started with the car estimating we would arrive in Bergen with 0% state of charge, but now the car is estimating 3%. And we will probably gain something, you know, going down on the other side of the mountain, because we will be going down to sea level again and putting more juice into the battery. But okay, look at this, guys. Here it is snow. It's slippery. Let's see. Okay. Yes, if we give it some throttle. Woo. Yeah. That is fun. That is fun. So, yeah. But look at this, guys. Look at this. Oh, this is so beautiful and really nice looking. Okay, guys, we're going to continue now, and I'll catch up with you when we get to Bergen. Welcome to Bergen, guys, the capital of Western Norway and also the most beautiful city in the world. Well, according to us who are from here. But okay, guys, but it really is a really nice city. If you guys want me to make a vlog here in Bergen, let me know. Even though the weather isn't too nice now, I'm gonna go into the right lane here, guys, so you guys can see the buildings here on the hillside. This part of Bergen is called Sandviken. We have the downtown area over there, but we are going to the other side of the Puddefjord here. to the BKK chargers at Laksvåg Center, because what we're going to do is that we're going to test out to see if we do get any heat into the battery, if the battery preheats, even though we are only at 4% battery. You can see that we are in turtle mode now. We are severely reduced in power. From the bar you can see there that, you know, it is grayed out to the right of the middle, and the car's estimating we will arrive with 2% battery. So we're going to go through the tunnel here. When we emerge, we're going to go through another tunnel over a bridge, and then we will get to our destination. Okay, we are right here. We're going to take a right here. We're right here. We're going to take a right here. But moment of truth to see if we do have heat in the battery, if we've lost too much heat down low in the battery percentage. Will the car preheat the battery now that we're down low? And are there any vacant chargers here since it is Saturday? Will we be able to connect? Oh, it looks like one charger here. The one of the 150 kilowatt chargers are vacant. Oh, that would be really, really nice. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to drive over here, and then we're going to connect. And why is there a GLC parked right here next to the charger? Okay, we're going to go down. We're going to back up here. And then before we do this, we're going to take a just look at the consumption, guys, to see what the consumption is for the whole trip. So we're here with 2% battery. We're just going to do this. Okay, 2% battery. And then we're going to throw up the trip computer here. So we have covered 452 kilometers, 21.3 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, and 79 kilometer an hour in average speed. So according to the timer, we've spent a little bit more than 8 hours, but I did stop for like half an hour to get a coffee with a friend of mine about half an hour ago. So it is what it is. But okay, let's go out and connect to the charger here. Oh, before I do that, I just want to find the chargers here in the app. Laksvåg Center, and then we want to find, let's go ahead and go and do this. So I'm just going to put my phone there. And yeah, nobody's charging. So we're going to do the LS13. Okay. So LS13, we're going to start the charger here. And then also, so these seem to be a little bit, these connectors here on these tilted chargers seem to be a little bit more sensitive with this Polestar 2 in the past few days. I don't know if it's the weather, I don't know if it's just the particular chargers we've been at, but it hasn't been these BKK chargers. It has been the coupled chargers, because now we're actually already charging. Yeah, this was not an issue at all. But okay, let's see if we do get any decent speed here with this charger. We're at 2% as we said. And then let's see if we do get any speed here. I'm so curious to see, because you know it's warmer here in Western Norway than it is in Eastern Norway and also across the mountain. But if we get anything close to that 150 kilowatts, even that down low in the battery percentage, that's going to be quite impressive. Because when we drove the Tesla Model Y to Germany and back again, I only got like a peak speed of 130 kilowatts at V2 chargers. That should be able to deliver 150 kilowatts, but because we drove the car so down low in the battery percentage, the heat was drawn out of the battery, and we wasn't able to get, you know, that peak speed of 50 kilowatts from the V2 chargers. We peaked at 130, but look at this, guys. We are climbing. Wow. 141. Yes, this is very nice. So let's go hop in the car and let's see. 142 kilowatts. Guys, that is pretty sweet. 143. Yeah. I mean, that 144. Yeah, this is very nice and very impressed. Guys, I'm impressed. It's 8 degrees Celsius outside. So the conclusion of the trip is the consumption lower now with the latest update? It's kind of hard to say because we haven't crossed Bergen with these temperatures, and this weather. 21.3 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. Yes, that is probably higher than, or it's not probably, it's most definitely higher than something like a Tesla Model 3, maybe even a Tesla Model Y. We know that the Polestar 2 isn't the most efficient EV on the market. So, you know, that's not the point of this trip. The point is to see how this, you know, preheating of the battery worked, and it really is working. So, I don't know, is this consumption lower? Have you driven the Polestar 2 long-range dual motor the P1.7 OTA update from Bergen, or also to Bergen, with these temperatures between, yeah, we had ice and snow. We had like -3 degrees outside today. We have really varied temperatures. So I think the consumption is a little bit lower, but the big takeaway is that we do get that peak charging speed. Even here, arriving with 2% battery, 8 degrees Celsius outside. Yeah, that's better than what we were able to do in the Tesla Model Y, which we drove with warmer temperatures. So I'm impressed by this car, and I'm going to, you know, after I do my outro here, in the outro with the music, where I usually just have a picture of, well, my Audi E-Tron GT lately, I'm going to overlay the charging curve, because I'm going to charge here probably to 50 or 60%. I'm going to overlay the charging curve so you guys can enjoy. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below. And for more car content, as always guys, please subscribe. See you guys later, and goodbye.